Hi, we're the Cambridge University Cheerleading Society. Cheerleading is a sport which combines gymnastics, dance and acrobatics into routines which we compete at national competitions and other events throughout the year. We have many opportunities to get involved at varying commitment levels. Whether you would like to be part of one of our competition teams or join us later in the year for our open sessions or annual cuppers competition, we would love for you to give cheer a try. It doesn't matter what year you're in or what gender you are. Cheerleading is perfect if you would like a challenge and you want to learn something new in a super supportive environment.
Our training consists of coached evening sessions which teach skills and progressions and build the routines, as well as a morning conditioning session led by the captains. We also use morning sessions to work on new stunts and stunting drills, as well as learning and improving tumbling and stretching to improve flexibility. Our competitions occur in February and March, one of which is our annual varsity competition, which our first team has won 6 out of 8 times, and our second team is the current champion. During Easter term, we hold our cuppers, which is an intercollegiate competition for anyone to join in. We also host many events such as fundraisers and Bring a Boy to Cheer, as well as performing at May Balls and other sports varsities.
Cheerleading routines are 2 minutes 30 each, containing 5 sections: stunts, pyramid, jump, tumble and dance. This means there's a chance for everyone to shine and we're marked on how well we complete the skills and how difficult these are for our level. Our level 1 all-girls stunting remains mainly at shoulder height until pyramid, where we can go to extension. Tumbles include walkovers, roundoffs and cartwheels, which we often teach during our 1 morning and 1 evening session per week. Experience here varies from those that have never done sport before to those that have previous cheer, dance or gymnastics experience. Our level 3 co-ed team, stunting occurs mainly above the head and involves tosses. This is the highest national university competition team, with our girls being eligible for blue status. Tumbling involves flicks and tucks to score the elite points, and we subsidise classes at the Cambridge Gymnastics Academy to help us achieve new skills. Level 3 trains 2 evenings and 1 morning session per week, often increasing towards competition. Although many people have previous gymnastics, dance or tumbling experience, this is definitely not necessary, as we just look for a great work ethic.
We have lots of socials throughout the year which are really fun, allow us to bond as a team and make friends for life. We have a mixture of drinking and non-drinking socials, so there's something for everyone. So for our first social, we try and make sure that everyone is there for an introductory team bonding, and it's a really fun way to get to know everyone. We also have a Christmas dinner, which is usually in town, and a varsity dinner to celebrate our varsity competition and hopefully a win against Oxford. We also have non-drinking socials that include pizza and movie nights, which I'll organise with the welfare officer. And we have formals at other colleges and swaps with other sports societies, which is a really fun way to get to know other teams.
We ask our athletes to pay subs at the beginning of each term. Club memberships includes the cost of hall hire, coaching, competition fees and travel. Uniform and socials are then paid for on top of this. We do of course have schemes in place to make sure the sport is financially accessible to all. Feel free to contact us for more information on this.
If you would like to find out more, check out our website, Facebook or Instagram pages, where you'll find lots more information about what we do and how to get involved. Our taster session and tryouts will be run slightly differently this year, with the option to audition via video submission. So make sure you join our mailing list and follow our Instagram and Facebook pages for guidance and updates on that. Feel free to message us or email us if you have any more questions. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to meeting some of you soon. Bye!
Hi, I'm Faith and I'm the president of CUGS. So, what is CUGS? CUGS is the Cambridge University Geographical Society, the centre for everything geography at Cambridge. We're open to geographers and non-geographers alike and run a variety of social and academic events during the year. Socially, we have end of term events like our Christmas ball and our summer garden party, but we also run smaller social events during the week. Academically, we have amazing speakers come in from all areas of geography and beyond, with fascinating stories and insights to share with all of us. We also are here to support you throughout your time in Cambridge. We have a wonderful welfare officer who will be running welfare themed events throughout the year, and our access and outreach officers are also here for you when you need them. We really hope that this gives you a sense of what CUGS is about, and please join us for some amazing geography content, wonderful people, and a great support network.
Hi, my name's Tom. I'll be one of your speakers officers this year, alongside Josh. Our role really, I guess, is to put on speakers events. These are, they'll be held on Zoom, as is everything at the moment, but there'll be events where speakers come in and they speak about their recent research, about their recent work, about theories that they've helped to develop. And really, this is a kind of, I guess, a time to further what you've been doing in lectures and things like that, but also just sort of broaden your academic pursuits in geography and kind of illuminate your interests really with new and exciting research from people in the field. In the past, we've had people like Gillian Rose, Danny Dorling, Doreen Massey even, so we have certainly had some big names, and we're hoping to extend that this year.
Hi everyone, my name's Josh and I'm the other CUG Speakers Officer this year, and we're really aiming to bring you a new diversity of events. So the first way we're going to do this is through inviting speakers from other countries who have been unable to come before, taking advantage of the online status of our events this year. Then we're also introducing a new panel format, which will hopefully bring more exciting events. And then finally, we're going to try increase interdisciplinarity through having events with other societies, and we really can't wait to see you there.
Hi everyone, I'm Phoebe and I'm your welfare focused ENTS officer this year. We've got some really exciting socials planned, including a Freshers Pub quiz, a CUGS pizza and bowling night, welfare tea and cake and yoga, and hopefully the CUGS Christmas ball as well. These are such a great way to meet other geographers in an informal and sociable setting and get to know others in your year. We're really looking forward to meeting you all in October.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I hope you're enjoying this virtual Freshers Fair, and I'm here to talk to you about Compass magazine. We're the university's student-run geographical magazine established in 2016, and we publish articles on the wide geographical spectrum that approach subjects ranging from climate change to puffins to gentrification, or to a look into the wildlife of Chernobyl. We also have a blog where you can find what geography-related events are coming up which might interest you, as well as essay and photography competitions. If you'd like to be featured in our magazine, we encourage you to send us your articles. We can't wait to hear what you have to say. Also, check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay connected.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosie. I'm a second year geographer at FITS and one of your access and outreach officers this year. So alongside Charlotte, we've been creating lots of resources for the incoming freshers, such as a study skills guide and a freshers guide, which we really hope will help facilitate the transition from school to university. So the aim of our role is to make geography at Cambridge as accessible as possible for your time here, and we're always around as a friendly face to chat about any worries or concerns that you might be having. Hope to see you at a CUGS event soon.
Hello, my name is Ilya and I am the Secretary for the Cambridge University Mountaineering Club, or CUMC for short. We're a club founded over 100 years ago and we do all sorts of climbing, including bouldering, trad climbing, sport climbing and actual mountaineering. We offer a lot of stuff and you can choose to do as much or as little as you'd like, so being a member does not have to be a big commitment at all. We have weekly bouldering sessions at the local Rainbow Rocket Climbing Centre, and after each session we tend to go to a pub. Every week we run trips to indoor rope climbing centres and also outdoor places such as the Peak District, depending on the weather. We welcome people of all abilities, so you don't need to be good or have had any experience in climbing to get involved. If you're interested in competitive climbing, we're involved in many competitions ranging from college to national standard, and we have our annual varsity competition against Oxford. We also have various social events throughout the year, such as our annual black tie dinner and many joint events with many other Cambridge societies. We also have plenty of merchandise, or stash as it's called in Cambridge, such as fleeces, t-shirts, hats and even socks. In addition to all of this, we have a winter meet and an annual meet which tend to be in exciting places, often abroad. You can become a member of the CUMC by purchasing membership. There are many benefits to becoming a member, such as being able to attend indoor and outdoor meets, being able to represent the university in climbing competitions, being covered by the BMC's insurance and also being a member of the BMC, and you also get to borrow gear for free. If you'd like to get involved, you can register on our website and join our mailing list. You can also like our Facebook page and follow our Instagram. Thank you for listening and we hope to see you soon.
I feel like I didn't get professional lighting. Really, really sad.
Hello to my fellow Malaysians. First of all, welcome to Cambridge. The Cambridge University Malaysia Society, KUMAS for short, is here to provide you a platform to meet other Malaysians, celebrate our culture and traditions, and to help you feel more at home in this new environment. When I first arrived as a fresher last year, it did feel quite daunting to be in a completely different and unfamiliar place. But KUMAS connected me to a lot of people who were in the same shoes as me and provided me a supportive and comforting environment away from home. I hope we can do the same to you, so do join KUMAS!
Yeah, I feel like they definitely stand to gain a lot from joining KUMAS. So as Sui said before, KUMAS is sort of like a home base for Malaysians in Cambridge, but we're also more than happy to welcome people who are eager to learn about Malaysian culture and be immersed and be surrounded by Malaysians. You know, I feel like university is really all about broadening your horizons, meeting people from cultures you might not be so familiar with, and you know, getting the most out of your university experience. So join Kumas for the amazing Malaysian food and for the amazing people.
One of my favorite moments in Cambridge is when we had the Oxbridge game, and almost all of the Kumas members came, not just to participate, and they support as well. And it was really nice to see like so many Malaysians and even Singaporeans join us as well. So even though we are competing, but it was a really friendly competition, and yeah, it was really a wonderful experience. And we don't really expect like that many Malaysians in Cambridge and in Oxford and Singaporeans, but when everyone's gathering around and we realize, oh, we're actually a really strong and big community, and we had so much fun within the community. So that was a really great moment.
Yeah, so I really loved M Night. It was a pity that we didn't get to put it on this year because it was cancelled at the last minute. But the experience was just really brilliant because it showed how strong we were as a community, doing rehearsals every week, sometimes several times a week. And it's not just the acting, but also the fact that it was written by a Malaysian student as well, and we had all the technical aspects of it. So many things to consider. So yeah, if you join Kumas as well, then you can get involved this year in a truly wonderful episode showcasing Malaysian culture and our society.
My favorite thing about Kumas is the formals. I love going on formals with my Kumas family, my Kumas friends, and meeting new people from Kumas through the formals. Kumas often does collaborations with other societies like Kusis, Kumsa, and many others, and it's always so much fun because you get to do something that's so uniquely Cambridge, you know, surrounded by wonderful people, and food's almost always good.
Yeah, so it's like you haven't been eating Malaysian foods for so long, and it's like MFF is the only chance that you get to cook with your fellow Malaysian friends, and then maybe you are assigned to cook like your favorite food. And even though you don't know how to cook, maybe you can try to learn from those who know how to cook, and also you can actually go and help out other stuff like moving chairs and tables if you don't really want to involve in cooking, and you can get free meals from that.
So I think what makes Kumas really great is and it still is the sense of community that comes with its people. So we do this family initiative where we put second years together with freshers, and I have to say I really benefited a lot from that. I was having a really difficult time trying to adjust myself into Cambridge in the first year, and the seniors that were assigned to to be my parents really helped me a lot in easing my transition back into a foreign environment, and the wider events such as MFF, particularly M Night as well, really brought me closer together and made me find a second home in Cambridge.
So my favorite thing about Kumas would probably be the people. A lot of my friends in Cambridge are actually from Kumas, and we spend a lot of time together, whether it's cooking together or having late night deep conversations or having meals at a restaurant. I really feel like I've been able to form very meaningful connections with the people at Kumas.
Hi, my name is Sharon Zeller and I am the president of the Cambridge University Kickboxing Society. All levels are welcome. We have beginners sessions at the beginning of every term and sessions catered for more experienced people as well. We have 5 sessions running a week. 3 of them are kickboxing technical ones. So Monday would be sparring through charisma. Wednesdays would be from 5 to 7 at usually the church run by our coach Massimo. And Fridays 5 to 7 as well at another venue, kickboxing as well. We have Thursday mornings, which are 5k runs, and Sunday mornings fitness sessions, which we like to follow up with brunch. You can train as little or as often as you wish. It's up to you. Throughout the year, the club competes in multiple competitions. Our main ones are TVG, which stands for Town versus Gown, where it's the uni and the town club compete against each other. It's quite informal and it's a good way to start your competitive career if you choose to fight. There's also the Bath Night, where our club goes over to the University of Bath and loads of other universities join in, and it's one big event with one ring. It's quite nice and everyone's really friendly. We have Varsity, which is Oxford against Cambridge, which is an event that everybody knows about, of course. And we also have the University of Leeds Championships, where you end up figuring out an overall winner in each category. The club membership is £40 a term and £7 a session if you want to do pay as you go. We also have an early bird offer for £35 a term and £5 for the first few sessions if you're still deciding on whether you want to join. The membership goes towards coaching, booking venues and most of the travel expenses for trips to other places when competing. Our sport needs protective equipment when sparring or practicing drills. At the beginning, you can borrow our own equipment, and then if you decide that you want to keep training, you can buy your own through our coach Massimo, which provides a discount. The only thing you need to bring yourself would be sports clothing and a water bottle. If you follow our Facebook page, we'll release information closer to the time, which will include probably a sign-up form, or you can email us.
Punches, combinations, let's go!
Welcome to the family!
Hi everybody, my name is Varvara and I am Vice President of the Russian Society. We are super excited to welcome you here to our online Freshers event. Whether you are interested in Russian politics, history, culture or language, I'm sure that we're going to have an event for you. In the past, we have run speakers events, dinners, lectures, pub trips and cultural celebrations. Most of these are actually held in English, so they're super accessible to the general public. These events are a great way to improve your Russian skills, to make new friends and to learn about Russia's culture and history. My fellow committee members will now tell you about what we do in a little bit more detail.
Hi, I'm David, the events officer. Partying in Cambridge is an integral part of the student experience. In the past, we've organized dinner swaps with other national societies, and we hope to continue doing this. We've also hosted garden parties, nightclub parties, in collaboration with other societies. Our spring pancake festival, Maslenitsa, has always been a crowd pleaser. This year, we'll be following health and safety guidelines very closely to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the fun.
Hello, my name is Vitalina and I am the speakers officer. It's our pleasure to bring exciting speakers and encourage discussion in our community. In past, we have hosted such prominent speakers as Ekaterina Schumann, Ksenia Savchak, Michael Khodorkovsky, Vladimir Posner, and many others. We usually host our discussion over drinks and dinner, so next time we invite you to join us and meet our guests in person.
Hi, I'm Tan, the secretary. If you're a language student or just love the Russian language, look out for our regular social events, pub meetings, barbecues, walking across Cambridge's beautiful outdoors. We'll also be screening classic Russian films with subtitles, which I think is a great way of improving your vocab.
Hi, I'm Andrei, the president of the Russian Society. This year is a time for experiments and we'll be trying new formats to accommodate for the new reality. Be sure to follow our Facebook page and join the email list so you'll get notified of all updates and events. Also, if you see yourself in our committee, please feel free to apply. Elections are held in early November. More updates will follow shortly. Looking forward to see you at our events. Enjoy your Freshers Week.
She makes me feel alive. She makes me.
How would you describe Cooler?
Cooler is
decidedly social without being socialist, and liberal in all sorts of ways that raised conservative eyebrows.
From Keynes to Cable, E.M. Forster to Bertrand Russell, cabinet ministers to poets, Cooler's members have always broken the mould and had great fun.
Since our founding over 130 years ago, Cooler has been at the centre of Cambridge political and social life.
We host raucous, light-hearted debates in the form of spirited discussions.
We host some of the best speaker events in Cambridge.
Sometimes we all just go out for ice cream.
Cooler is a campaigning force to be reckoned with, from city council to university council.
The last 4 union presidents have all been Cooler members, and our members have won in the famously hard-left world of student politics.
Meanwhile, we fight for liberal values across Cambridge, playing a pivotal role in winning elections for the local Liberal Democrats.
Whether it's to debate policy, campaign, or just enjoy yourself, why not join the Cambridge University Liberal Association today?
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hi, I'm Abby, coming to you from the Archery Club, the Cambridge University Bowman. We are a fully inclusive club, welcoming archers of all experiences and abilities. All staff and students of the university are welcome, even if you've never held a bow before. We hold multiple training sessions a week, both inside and outside of our term, and our experienced and novice members attend regular competitions in local and university leagues, as well as nationally, at the British University Champions. Membership fees include entry to most of these competitions, as well as the indoor training sessions at the Sports Centre, which is on the West Cambridge site, as well as outdoors at a field at Churchill College. At the start of the year, we will run a beginner's course training new archers. All the equipment is provided, you just need to bring along your enthusiasm. For more information, contact me, our novice officer, or our captain Robert. Coaching is also available to more experienced archers, no matter what bow style or ability, with peer-to-peer mentoring from other students, as well as subsidised coaching with our county level coaches. So, if you are interested in joining as an experienced archer, wish to learn the sport as a beginner, or just want to find out more about us, you can check out our social media pages. You can also contact us for more information about how we'll be carrying out safe shooting whilst practicing social distancing. Email addresses for the committee are available on our website if you wish to get in touch, along with more information about the club. Thank you for watching.
This is our Tamil culture. Sit back and enjoy.
For me, TSOC is homely,
lively,
Amul.
Welcome to the Cambridge University Science and Policy Exchange, CUSPE. I'm Gabrielle McClymont, a second-year PhD student in biochemistry and the president of CUSPE. CUSPE is a student society run by students and early career researchers for students and early career researchers interested in science and policy. We are advocates for evidence-based policy and evidence-informed policy. We have created and foster a network of scientists, academics, policymakers, policy researchers, politicians, and government officials. We provide our members with opportunities to engage with science policy and support scientists who wish to influence policy from within the research environment or to pursue a career in public policy. We run lectures, workshops, and social and networking events, and a popular one-day forum. We give our members the opportunity to publish in science and policy with the Cambridge Journal of Science and Policy. We also run the Cambridge County Council Policy Challenges. If you're interested in science and policy, evidence-based policy, or want to know more, please get in touch with CUSPE at the Virtual Freshers Fair on Facebook or Instagram, or our website cuspe.org. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Emma, Head of the Publications team here at CUSP and Chief Editor of our new journal, the Cambridge Journal of Science and Policy, or CJSP. We've just released our first ever issue, and we are a student-run, triple-blind, open-access, peer-reviewed journal. We publish articles such as communications, which are similar to policy briefs, reviews which are a bit longer and more in-depth, and also perspective articles which are more opinionated on certain policy issues and debates. How can you get involved with us this year? You could be a member of our editorial board, you can be a copy editor if you have LaTeX experience, you can be associated with us as one of our valued peer reviewers, and of course you can submit your articles to us and potentially get published. So get involved, and I look forward to meeting some of you this year.
Hi, I'm Orla, the Policy Challenges Coordinator for CUSPE. The Policy Challenges is a collaboration between CUSPE and Cambridge County Council, which enables early career researchers to work with council officers and council members on real-world challenges that the council is facing. Previous challenges have covered a range of topics, including education, mental health services, reducing carbon emissions, and many more. This programme provides a unique opportunity to gain real-world experience of policy making, to to develop multiple transferable skills and also benefit the local community. If you'd like to get more involved, look out for information later in the year for the next round of policy challenges.
I joined CASP in 2018, and since then I had the opportunity to write about science policy, to help spread ideas to a large audience of academics and to local policymakers, and even to work to a peer-reviewed journal. At CASP there are so many passionate early career researchers that are interested in science, policy and their interaction, and it's such a brilliant experience to interact with them.
The planet we live on is dominated by oceans, yet we know more about the surface of the moon. Few people really appreciate their importance, but once you see the beauty of this blue world, you'll never forget it.
Hi everyone, my name is Sherman and I'm the Secretary of the Cambridge University Marine Conservation Society. I joined the society after taking an interest in marine conservation issues while I was volunteering in Singapore. The society has been very helpful in building my interest in marine conservation issues because there were many events that were organized for us. I would encourage anyone who is passionate and interested in marine conservation issues to join the society, as we will be organizing a mixture of virtual and live events for you. We look forward to welcoming you to the society.
Hi, my name is Rosa. I am at Lucy Cavendish College and going into my second year studying natural sciences here at Cambridge. I am the charities officer for the Cambridge University Marine Conservation Society. So basically what this role entails is coordinating fundraising with different events we do. So the aim is really to have a charity at each event that we've kind of aligned ourselves to, and we're raising a little bit of money for, because every little bit that we can raise and help these charities all makes a big difference.
Hi there, I'm Tom. I'm a fourth year bioengineering student at St Catherine's College and I'm the CUMCS Treasurer. Now, I've always been fascinated in the natural world, and in particular the oceans. They just never fail to amaze me. But unfortunately, the oceans face new challenges as a result of the continued expansion of human activity, and it's more important now than ever that we protect our oceans and the diverse ecosystems that we're lucky enough to have within them. So I look forward to working with the rest of the committee over the next year to help ensure that our funds are used for maximum positive marine benefit, and also to help the society continue to expand through talks and other such events to help reach as wide an audience as possible and to help do our bit to protect the oceans for the future.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the president of the society and I do biological natural sciences at Pembroke College. I've been interested in conservation and zoology all my life, and my role as president is to encourage that passion in others and make sure that in all of the events we do and everything we organise, that the big blue world is never forgotten.
Hi guys, I'm Shiv. I'm going into my third year studying engineering at Goblin Keys, and I'm going to be your events officer this year. So marine conservation is really important. It affects our lives massively, and it's a cause that we can contribute to individually through daily small actions for a big change. This year I'm really excited to broaden the conversation about marine conservation in and around Cambridge with a variety of events that we've got lined up. See you then.
You're too pretty to play rugby. If you play rugby, you'll get all manly.
Girls shouldn't have bruises.
Do you play full contact?
Women's rugby is a step too far. You're not strong enough to play rugby.
Who told you to score under the posts?
Is that your boyfriend's kit? It's not sexist, but women's rugby is just not as fun to watch.
You don't look like a prop.
Aren't you a bit small for a rugby player?
This is my time. This is my time. Oh, this is my time.
And it's time now for Alex Middleton to run. A one-on-one then with Sophie Trott. She decides to hack it on, and it is being chased into the break basket straight away of Laura Gibson. Gibson still going for the line. It was not.
This is my
Hey guys, I'm Becca and I'm the producer of Cambridge's very own all singing, all dancing show choir. Show choir perform a variety of musical theatre and pop songs. Our setlist last year ranged from musicals like The Lion King and Hairspray to absolute bangers from the likes of Pink, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. We rehearse twice a week and we finish off the term with a performance or two at the ADC Theatre, which is always an amazing night and the highlight of our term. We pride ourselves on being one of the most fun musical groups in Cambridge. Our rehearsals are always such a laugh, we have a great time, and we also have regular socials throughout term too, so we do see quite a lot of each other. You don't need to be a particularly skilled singer or dancer to join show choir, you just need to have bags full of energy and don't mind the occasional bit of cheese every now and again. Basically, if you like Glee or Pitch Perfect, then you will love us. To find out more information about auditioning for show choir, please check out our Facebook page or come and see us at the virtual Freshers Fair. One of our lovely members will be more than happy to chat to you about all the perks of auditioning for show choir. And now just to give you a little taste of what we're all about, I'll leave you with this video of last year's choir performing Shut Up and Raise Your Glass, which is a mashup of Shut Up and Dance and Raise Your Glass. This was one of our arrangements for last year's National Show Choir competition, which we attend every year, and we've also won it a couple of times as well. So yeah, hope you enjoy and hopefully see you soon at the Freshers Fair or at auditions. Thanks guys!
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding it back, she said what is my destiny, she said
Shut up and dance with me. So raise your
shut up, da 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 da.
Coming to Cambridge can be intimidating. Whilst they are here, students are expected to juggle extensive academic and extracurricular commitments. as well as make decisions on their future careers. Even having chosen a career path, students at all stages of their degree face the daunting task of preparing to enter a highly competitive job market. We at the Cambridge Guild, the university's oldest and largest career society, are here to help. Our aim is to be an accessible and friendly avenue for students to explore and apply for top careers. We provide exclusive access to career opportunities through our networking socials and collaboration with corporate sponsors. Our informative speaker and panel events cover the whole range of career sectors, from fintech and blockchain conferences to climate and sustainability festivals. Finally, our peer-to-peer support network, spearheaded by our regular drop-in meetups for applications advice known as App Slams, provides guidance on everything from choosing where to apply to interview preparation. Our membership is free for all because we believe everyone should have access to their dream career.
As you may know by now, we're the biggest career society in Cambridge, and the way we've achieved this is by having really close relationships with our partner companies, which means we can put on events that will really help you maximise your career opportunities. Throughout the last year, we held numerous consultancy case study workshops, and we even held a networking and internships dinner with a hedge fund, which is a notoriously difficult industry to break into. We're also expanding our range of events for next year by holding a hackathon, which should be a really exciting opportunity for those of you interested in the tech industry. And it's just another thing to look forward to with the Cambridge Guild, alongside our regular application support events and masterclasses on everything from good investments and commercial awareness to CV tips and help. But not all of our events are corporate. Every year we hold a garden party to celebrate the end of exams under the sunshine, and regularly we have networking drinks so you can meet other students and company representatives and socialise. To top it all off, there's our flagship event, the Varsity Ball, which is a spectacular evening of lavish food and drinks, entertainment, activities and live music in a stunning venue in the heart of London, and it's attended by students from across our network of 10 different universities. It really is a highlight of the year. So please do make sure that you don't miss out on any of our events by signing up to our mailing list. We'll keep you updated with everything that we're up to, and since we are a general career society, there's bound to be something that will interest you and help you develop your career. So head on over to our website to sign up, and I look forward to seeing you at many of our future events.
On the speaker side, we've hosted many events spanning across a wide range of areas, be it economics, technology, or even law. We will have a very interesting lineup this year and may potentially include people like Jaden Smith, so please sign up and stay tuned. Being a college rep at the largest career society at Cambridge definitely has its benefits. As a college rep, you'll have first priority to any events hosted by the Guild, be it socializing, networking, or speakers event, and you will definitely be considered for a committee post next year. So please sign up, and I hope to see as many of you as possible next year. Thank you.
The career landscape is more competitive than ever. This year we saw a lot of schemes and work placements cancelled due to coronavirus, and now the incoming application cycle for internships and graduate jobs is going to be extra competitive. Against this backdrop of uncertainty, the Cambridge Guild Career Society can really boost your chances in applications this year. We partner with the top firms, previously including Goldman Sachs, Amazon and McKinsey, who are looking for the very best talent they can get at Cambridge. Through these partnerships that we can offer a range of exclusive networking events to bring you closer to these firms. Be sure to maximise your chances of successful applications this year with the biggest firms and join the Cambridge Guild.
Hello and welcome to Cambridge University Table Tennis. Let's give you a quick virtual tour of what we have to offer and what the committee members have to say.
Let me introduce you the #1 indoor sports activity during the COVID-19. That's the table tennis. If you play twice every week, you will get enough exercises, but keeping social distancing. And if you're a novice, you will improve quite quick if you trained with our professional coach in the training session.
For this new year, we've got two memberships. We've got the recreational membership and we've got the competitive membership. The best part is, regardless which membership you choose, you'll get regular training and coaching from our coach, up to twice a week.
We have training sessions 3 times a week at the University Sports Centre. There are recreational memberships open to people of all abilities, including those with no table tennis experience at all. The competitive membership are for those who wish to play at a high level and represent the university. Both memberships will provide access to separate weekly coach sessions and a joint free play session. Our coach is Ferenc Horváth, a level 2 coach from Hungary, who was once ranked 24th nationally. Ferenc has coached professionally for over a decade, and his diverse range of drills will really help elevate your game to the next level.
Hi, my name is Annika and I'm this year's women's captain, which means I'm responsible for the university's women's team. I think it would be great to see more women in training, so my goal for this year is to encourage women interested in table tennis to just try it out and hopefully join the club. And my second goal, of course, is to build a strong team so that we can beat Oxford at varsity again, just like we did last year.
I will be organising the men's team for the weekly University League, where every Wednesday we'll be able to pit our best players against those of other universities. I will also be organising our men's teams for the highlight of the year, the varsity table tennis match. There we'll be able to once again beat Oxford and improve our record of 42 wins to 30 losses.
So whether you're just looking to get into the new sport or a returning veteran,
I hope to see you guys
play together, improve together, probably go clubbing together. Yeah.
Lovely.
Hello, I'm Anna.
And I'm Vicky.
And we're here from the Cambridge University Gilbert and Sullivan Society.
Or GNS for short.
The aim of our society is to perform the works of the Victorian comic musical duo W.S. Gilbert and Arthur Sullivan.
These include famous shows like The Pirates of Penzance and HMS Pinafore. All of their shows are topsy-turvy stories of true love, mistaken identity, and lots of social satire. For example, fairies taking over the House of Lords.
A pair of Republican gondoliers inheriting a throne.
A man forced to commit crimes by the portraits of his ancestors.
And a performer who just wants to be loved.
These shows strike a fine balance between musical theatre and opera, so there really is something for everyone.
We aim to put on up to 5 shows a year in Cambridge and beyond. This includes big budget shows in West Road Concert Hall here in Cambridge and a slot at the prestigious Minack Theatre on the cliffs of Cornwall. It's seriously beautiful.
This means there are loads of opportunities throughout the year to get involved, whether you're an actor, singer, dancer, director, producer, instrumentalist, conductor, choreographer or designer.
And if you're a techie, you may get the chance to work with some ambitious set and lighting designs, with the occasional go at some awesome pyrotechnics. Whether you're keen to take on a new role or you've never been involved in theatre before, here's your chance.
In fact, I know what is meant by man running raveling, and I can tell it sight and as a rifle from a javelin. When such verses August and surprises them aware yet, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I have remember progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, and shop and have a smattering of elemental strategy, you say, but the Major General has never rode a horse. Say that the Major General has never rode a horse. Say that the Major General has never rode a horse. Say that the Major General has never rode a horse. Of my military knowledge, I'm plucky in the bedrooms. Only people down at the beginning of the century. Silly man is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am every model of a model Major General.
But Anna, does this mean that all our shows are stuffy and Victorian?
Wait, no, Vicky, it does not. Like Shakespeare, GNS can be adapted and updated in numerous creative ways. We recently had productions with steampunk feminist Vikings, a standoff between hipsters and footballers in a campus cafe, and a mafia-run theatre in 1920s New York.
One of the things we love most about the Society is its strong social element, with regular pub trips, picnics and sing-throughs, and even the occasional ball. It's a great opportunity to meet new people both on and off stage, and anyone is welcome, whether you've been involved with all our productions, you're a keen audience member, or you just fancy getting to know new people. Who knows, you might make such good friends that you end up living together once you graduate.
So if you like the sounds of us, check out our stall at the Freshers' Fair and follow us on social media. Still not convinced? We'll leave you with a trailer from one of our recent productions. Go check it out.
Harking hour of tennis sounding, hearts with anxious fears abounding, wall of justice crowds surrounding, breathing hope and fear. For today in this arena, summoned by a stern Sabina, executed by Angelina, shortly will appear. For today in this arena, summoned by a stern Sabina, executed by Angelina, shortly will appear. Executed by Angelina, shortly will appear. Harking hour of tennis sounding, hearts with anxious fears abounding, all of justice crowds surrounding, breathing hope and fear. For today in this arena, summoned by a stern Sabina, executed by Angelina, shortly will appear. Harking hour of tennis sounding, hearts with anxious fears abounding, all of justice crowds surrounding, breathing hope and fear.
Silence in court!
Hi all. On behalf of the Cambridge University Finance Investment Society, I'd like to extend to you a very warm welcome. My name is Biel and I'm the current president of the society. We are a large, diverse and inclusive society comprising more than 4,500 students across all disciplines. And our sponsors include broad bracket banks such as Morgan Stanley, all the way to hedge funds such as Orbis. And we ensure that we connect you, the students, with the very best in finance. This year, our main focus is on diversity amid the pandemic, which means that we are dedicated towards ensuring accessibility to top finance jobs despite the difficult circumstances. We have a huge number of events lined up in the pipeline, and this includes an Impact Investing Challenge in early October. The Oxbridge Finance Conference, our flagship event, will be held in mid-October, where our speakers include a former MD of a large hedge fund, as well as a current partner in a well-known boutique bank. We also have recruitment opportunities for Apex Fund, which is our student-run fund where we train undergraduates and postgraduates in the basics of finance and investing. And this ends with a capstone project where students get to pitch their stocks to well-known judges in the field by Lent-term next year. For the rest of the year, we have a huge number of events lined up, and these are all recruitment opportunities as well as workshops with our sponsor firms, which will continue to connect our active student members with these firms for future and current opportunities and careers. So please stay tuned to more information about QFIS and do watch the rest of the video where other members of our society would talk to you about their opportunities and their initiatives for this year. Have a nice day, and I hope you enjoy the very rest of the year at Cambridge.
The Oxbridge Finance Conference will be a really good opportunity for freshers to come and listen to speakers who are world experts in financial services, as well as have the opportunity to network with firm representatives and between themselves. For the first time ever, the conference is going to be virtual because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and so far we've secured some interesting speakers. We have a partner from Centerview, as well as some panels on Africa and women in finance. There's also going to be a Spring Week panel to support you through applications, so that will be really interesting as you navigate a career in financial services.
Freshers. So one of the new initiatives that QFIS will be running this year is the Impact Investing Challenge. Over the past year, coronavirus has exposed the dire capital needs of underserved communities, and we wanted to do something about it. So here we have the Impact Investing Challenge. It is basically a stock pitch competition that focuses on companies which bring about positive social change through their business models, be it through empowering women or directing resources to communities that need it the most. As a participant, you'll be duly rewarded for your efforts. We have prepared cash prizes and potentially a fast track to the assessment center of a sponsoring firm. So do watch out for this.
Hello, my name is Robert and I'm the Careers Director for QFIS. It's no secret that the recruitment process for financial services is tricky and it starts early, so we understand that this can be very overwhelming for a first-year student. To that end, we're delighted to announce a new program in which interested first-year students can get paired with second or third-year students who've successfully navigated the recruitment process and who can offer personalised advice and feedback. If you're interested in hearing more, do stop by our stall at the Freshers' Fair, and we really look forward to welcoming you this October. Thank you.
The QFIS Diversity Mentorship Program aims to promote diversity and inclusion in the finance sector. It matches up industry professionals with students from minority and underrepresented backgrounds who wish to pursue a career in finance. Through this program, students will gain personalized career guidance as well as application tips for highly competitive finance-related programs from top mentors from top firms who will then share their experiences breaking into finance.
Michael, a second-year economist, and I'm the director of the Apex Fund. We're a student-led investment fund that manages over £30,000 of assets. Every year, we hire new sector heads and analysts to join us in our team and to pitch stocks in different sectors. We are a long-only value and growth investment strategy fund. Training will also be provided on qualitative analysis, financial valuation, and how to build an investment report. If you are particularly keen in investment research as well as financial analysis, please sign up for our QFIS mailing list, and I'll see you at the application soon. Cheers!
At QFIS, we've also been preparing to hold virtual events to take into account the university's possible COVID-19 measures, and to make sure that people are still able to attend our events even if they're not comfortable attending them in person. For more updates for our recent events, be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. We look forward to hopefully seeing you at our events soon.
Gonna
the finish! That's absolutely wonderful hockey from Cambridge!
CHC is the largest sports club at the uni, with 3 men's and women's teams that play each week. We also have a 4th men's team that plays varsity every year, and this year we're hoping to build a 4th women's team as well.
All 6 teams play every Saturday in the East Leagues, ranging from the top division Premier A to Division 2. The 1s and 2s also play in some of the top university leagues on Wednesdays in Bucks.
Each team trains twice a week at Wilby in the evenings, and we have a mixture of professional and student coaches. We have a pre-season starting in early September, and it's a really good time for new members to settle into Cambridge before term starts. If you can't come to pre-season, that's completely fine, as we will host trials in Freshers Week.
Varsity is the biggest event of the year, played against Oxford. This year, 2's Varsity will be in Cambridge in mid-February, aka the best day of the year. 2 weeks later, we go to Southgate for the Blues Varsity matches, where the men's Blues and the women's Blues take on Oxford in a tough contest, where the results are 50-50 between us winning and them losing.
Moncourt now with the opportunity to make it 2-0. Pauses. Oh, it drills it into the left half!
That's a
It's
varsity
the
win for
women!
Cambridge.
Members pay subs in Michaelmas and Lent term, as well as match fees to cover pitch hire and travel. We believe that financial circumstances should never stop someone from playing for us, and are happy to help with any concerns.
We typically have a full club social every couple of weeks, in addition to smaller events within each team. As there are over 100 people within the club, it is essentially like a second college, with everyone knowing each other.
If this video didn't manage to answer all of your questions, please check out our website for more info or send us a message on our socials, and we'll hopefully see you soon in September.
Hi, I'm Stuart and I'm the captain of the Cambridge University dance sport team. And we do competitive ballroom and Latin dancing. We've put together a video for you to show you what it's like to be on our team. And it starts off with the moment that we're announced as national champions for 2020. Enjoy.
The top 2 teams to come out, but into 3rd place was Imperial.
Okay. We have a chance. Okay.
Into 2nd place, Oxford.
So, hope you enjoyed that and that it convinced you to sign up to our team. Now, dance sport is really fantastic fun, and we're interested in you whatever your level of dancing experience. So if you've never set foot on a dance floor before, or if you're a seasoned pro, there's a place for you on our team. If you want more information, you can check out our website, and remember to sign up to our mailing list for all the details. If you have any questions, you can email us or get in touch through our Facebook page. Thanks for watching.
Handball is fast-paced.
Handball is physical.
Handball is versatile and technical.
Handball is teamwork and leadership.
I like handball because I started playing from scratch in my second year, and it was a really friendly club to kind of begin a new team sport that you haven't tried before. And everyone was really encouraging, but in an easygoing manner.
Гандбол – настоящее сообщество.
Handball is a community.
Handball ist Zusammenhalt.
Το handball είναι διεθνές.
Le handball est une communauté internationale.
Ρόχομαστε дружадность.
Amateur radio, a unique hobby for people young and old from all walks of life and all parts of the world. The Cambridge University Wireless Society is the home of amateur radio within the university and one of the most active radio clubs in the country. From our shack on the outskirts of the city, we can make contact with people all over the globe. Afghanistan, Alaska, Djibouti, Georgia, Jamaica, Morocco, Peru, Qatar, Vietnam, and even some places you might not even have thought of. We communicate using speech, Morse code, or computer data on frequencies allocated to amateur radio operators throughout the RF spectrum. CUWS take part in contests, weekend-long events in which the aim is to contact as many people as possible within a given time, and we have won a number of international awards for these. The highlight of our year is the annual trip to obscure places in an attempt to allow other operators to contact us. In recent years, the islands of the Hebrides, Iceland, and the Faroe Islands have been our destinations. To operate, you will need a license, but don't worry, as CUWS is able to run courses for these and is a recognized examination center. Many students will find the basic physics involved very easy. One of the greatest parts of amateur radio is the friendships that you make with other enthusiasts around the world. So why not ask us more?
相信阴霾驱散，定能红雨随心翻作浪。
相信春暖花开，
青山着力化为桥。
在剑桥等你来，
在剑桥等你来。
Hi, my name is Jade Franks and I'm the current president of the Cambridge Footlights. It's one of the oldest student comedy societies in the UK, and we've had many of our members go on to pursue professional careers within comedy, TV, theatre and film. We have an admin committee to run the society and also a membership body of writer performers who are students in their third year or postgrad equivalent. There are also opportunities for technicians to get involved in our shows, and we have a technicians rep on our committee. You don't need to be a Footlights member to be involved in the many shows we put on. Our main shows are called Smokers, which are openly auditioned comedy nights for all kinds of comedy, whether that be sketch, stand-up, musical comedy, poetry. If it's funny, then we want to hear it. A couple of times a term we also run workshops as well as social events, so that people can meet like-minded comedians who they may then want to write with. We also have a student-written pantomime performed every year, which is co-funded with the ADC Theatre's Resident Theatre Society, CUADC. Auditions will be opened for this year's show in the next couple of months, so do keep an eye out. The best way to get information on auditions and how to get involved on stage or backstage is to join both Footlights and Cambridge Theatre groups on Facebook. There you will find all kinds of posts as well as our Guide to Comedy pack, which is pinned at the top of the page. We also have a website where you can find all of our committee's emails, so please do get in touch if you have any questions at all. Despite everything that's gone on this year and the challenges this has posed to theatre more broadly, the Footlights are very keen to keep the comedy scene alive in Cambridge, even if this does mean that we have to operate in a slightly different way to how we have in the past. We look forward to welcoming all of the new freshers and can't wait to be back in the theatre again having a laugh. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Roshni, a second-year law student at Murray Edwards and your first official president of Cambridge University Sri Lanka Society. Welcome to uni!
Hey guys, my name is Myron and I'm a second year studying maths. I'm studying at FITS, living at FITS. Not sure if that's the right one. Either way, I'm at FITS and I live in Sheffield. I'm this year's Q3 treasurer and I'm really looking forward to having this society going because I think it'd be an amazing way to get to know other Sri Lankans around the university. Like, meeting you all at socials would be amazing.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm a 4th year medic at Downing and I'm also your publicity officer. I'm a coconut and I love Wadalop.
Sri Lanka Society aims to provide a community for the growing population of Sri Lankan students in Cambridge and to introduce other nationalities to our unique traditions and heritage and history. It's open to all ethnicities, races and religions, so everybody is welcome, whether you are Sri Lankan or not, whether you just have an interest, you can all come. So we'll do our best to host events in line with government guidelines, but we're hoping to have games night and most importantly, food night.
On top of that, we're looking at collaborating with different Sri Lankan societies across the country, and hopefully, eventually we'll be able to put on events with them, meet up in different places, and it'd be an amazing thing to get going, so yeah. I definitely hope to see you all at our events, and I hope you all have a lovely time.
We have a super enthusiastic, approachable committee, and if you have any questions, or just wanted someone to talk to, feel free to message one of us. We know how daunting coming to Cambridge can be, but we're here to provide a space where everyone feels welcome.
We're quite a new society, we have a very friendly committee and I can't wait to meet all of you soon.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at CU Sri Lanka Soc and give us a like on Facebook to follow all our events.
I'm Anna and I'm President of Cambridge University International Development Society. Cambridge University International Development Society hosts events and publishes a magazine regarding the topic of international development. Previous speakers we have hosted include development professionals from charities such as ActionAid and organisations such as DFID, academics from Oxford and Cambridge, and politicians such as Daniel Zeichner and members of the House of Lords. This is alongside hosting professionals in the fields of global health and journalists.
Hi, I'm Pimi, the Vice President of CUID. The events next term are all under the theme of colonialism and development. So the titles range from how colonialism has affected gender roles in developing countries to how fast fashion continues to perpetuate oppressive colonial practices. Next, we have our Vision magazine, which is student-led and student-run, and the theme for next term is politics and development. So if you're interested in writing or development, please do submit a piece to us. We will be releasing calls for submissions on our Instagram and Facebook pages. There are two other ways that you can get involved. So firstly, we still have a position open for artistic director, which involves designing all of our publicity material. And secondly, you can apply to be a college rep. So if we have any publicity that we need to get out, then we will contact you and you'll be in charge of releasing the information throughout your college. So please like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram for any more updates or information on how you can apply to these positions. We really hope to see you get involved with CUID next term or come to any of our events.
To show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up. You showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me, harder like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop out, at least I'm alive. Rain on me. up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy, I'm about to fly. Rain on me, tsunami, head up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy, I'm about to fly. Rain on me.
Cambridge University Society brings together Sikhs who study both in Cambridge University and Anglia Ruskin University, as well as those who live and work in the area. We work with organisations like Nishan to help our members form a network of Sikhs across the country. Our main aim is to teach Sikhs and non-Sikhs alike about the religion and to promote visibility of Sikhs and Sikhi in the university. We hold religious events such as reciting Showreel outside, the Sikh evening prayer as a group every Friday. And we run langar sevas where we prepare food with the local Gurdwara and feed the homeless population in Cambridge. As well as this, we have some social events such as meals out, bowling and games nights where we can de-stress and unwind with the other society members. In order to educate the community about Sikhi, we hold conferences where we invite external speakers to talk on topics such as Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th Gurpurab and the music and arts in Sikhi. Additionally, we try to give back by running an annual Access Conference with Oxford University Sikh Society to help young Singhs and Gauras get into top universities.
We have also recently introduced a new monthly bulletin which discusses topical themes and issues for educational purposes. Our plans for next year are to also focus on promoting personal well-being within the community. This will be done by hosting events with organisations such as Therapy, who works with Punjabi communities to facilitate access to mental health support, education and awareness.
नमस्कार थी को हमारी सकल प्रजा जे नाप सवारी सेवकण को शिव गुण सुख दियो सतरंग को पल मोह बद कियो काट काट के अंतर की जानत भले बुरे की पीर पहचानत चीटी ते कुंचर अस्थूला सब पर कृपा दृष्ट कर फूला संतन दुख पाए ते दुखी सुख पाए साधन के सुखी एक एक की पीर पहचाने काट काट के पाट पाट की जाने जब उदकर करा कर तारा प्रजा तरथ दब दे अपारा
This year we're introducing Gurmukhi and Punjabi classes. Learning Gurmukhi and Punjabi allows us to better read and understand Gurbani, the words of the Guru. Needless to say, much is lost in the translation of any poetry, but this is particularly the case with writing as rich as Gurbani. Additionally, Punjabi is a language with over 130 million native speakers worldwide. For those of us whose families originate from Punjab, learning Punjabi helps us communicate better with our relatives, especially the older generation. People of all abilities, including complete beginners, are welcome, and the classes will be arranged in a casual, comfortable setting run by fellow students.
We say we have had enough. We say we stand in solidarity, and we say we will win.
The world is in turmoil. Us young people are now faced with the second major economic crash of our lifetimes. All we have ever known is crisis. Currently, our lives are being upended by the COVID-19 pandemic, which comes on top of years of austerity as well as an ongoing climate emergency. In the UK, the Callus Tory government has proven that on one issue after another, they and the capitalist class that they represent have placed profit over human life. They wanted to avoid locking down the country in response to the pandemic, and now we have the highest death toll in Europe.
But people are fighting back against injustice. The radical students who participated in the A-level protests forced the government to go back on their disastrous handling of the issue. And it was inspiring to witness students reclaim control over their lives, refusing to have their futures decided by a postcode lottery. The radical energy of the youth is clear. Many of us participated in the youth strikes for climate, demanding system change, not climate change. And the murder of George Floyd ignited a militant movement against racism, where people of all skin colours marched together to demand an end to racist policing. And all of this marks an outpouring of anger at a system which just isn't working for us, forcing us to go into debt just to receive an education, condemning millions to poverty and imposing cruel austerity measures. Around the world, from Ecuador and Lebanon all the way to Hong Kong, and yes, in the UK as well, young people have risen up to say enough is enough. But in order to change the world, we first have to understand it. And this is why, as the Marxist Society, we put great emphasis on meetings discussing Marxist theory and current events. We organise these on an almost weekly basis, and everyone is welcome, whether you already consider yourself a convinced Marxist or you're only looking to hear more.
But as Marx explained, theory without practice is sterile. As Marxists, we stand unambiguously on the side of the exploited and oppressed. We participated in the lecture strikes last year where we helped out on pickets. We also co-organized and participated in the occupation of the university's administrative buildings in solidarity with our teachers' demands. Ultimately, as Marxists, we understand that it's not a question of this or that bad apple, that capitalism cannot be patched up. It is a deeply diseased system which promises nothing but crisis to us. It has to be overthrown, root and branch. By linking up with the organized working class, we fight for socialism in our lifetimes. On the basis of a democratically planned economy, we will be able to guarantee a decent and secure life for all. Free from the struggle for survival, we will be able to develop our abilities and interests to the fullest. If you agree with these ideas and want to fight for a better world, then join us today.
We are Enable Theatre. Enable Theatre aims to create a space in theatre centering disabled students and our narratives both on and off the stage. This means that disabled people are represented in the stories we tell through theatre, as well as being represented in the cast and production teams of Cambridge shows. We want to help to create a world where all theatre is truly accessible for everyone, where everyone's needs are accommodated and where everyone can safely and comfortably take part in theatre in Cambridge. As a new society, there are loads of opportunities to get involved with shaping the future of Enable. There will be committee positions which you can apply for, as well as events and workshops to come in the future. Come and visit us at the Freshers' Fair to find out more about how to get involved.
Water Sprite gives a platform to storytellers to show their work, and you're celebrating it. You're giving those people confidence to keep telling stories.
One of our nominees is Oscar nominated, so Water Sprite is finding the best talent first.
It's a shame that I didn't know about it earlier.
It's a huge opportunity to meet filmmakers from all around the world in this intimate atmosphere.
There's just a real sense of community at the festival. A festival for students but run by students.
It's got such an amazing program and it's all free.
Having Water Sprite available to students is something so vital because it actually shows them the routes that they can get into the industry. It provides them with the advice, the know-how, and having this makes them also believe that it is very possible.
So you are fundamental to shaping the type of programs that we want to see.
Having like a true creative spark with someone is so much more important than working with someone that you think you should be working with.
In all your practice, asking people, what do you need in order to give us your best work?
The festival is very warm. People here really, they care about the filmmakers, and that's something that some festivals don't really do.
Thanks a lot, Water Sprite, for giving me this award. It's a big opportunity for me.
The Cambridge Development Initiative was founded in 2013 by 2 students from the University of Cambridge who believe that sustainable impact begins with local change makers and that students can be the catalyst for this change. Since then, CDI has mobilised over 300 student volunteers to launch sustainable, community-orientated initiatives to solve some of Dar es Salaam's most significant challenges.
In 2015, the UN adopted a set of sustainable development goals to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for all. 3 goals in particular exemplify CDI's vision as an organisation, helping us to strengthen and focus our overall objectives. Goal number 1, no poverty. Goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Goal number 17, partnership for the goals.
In collaboration with Kite Dar es Salaam, our partner organisation in Tanzania, CDI's executive committee and volunteers design, implement and evaluate development projects. Throughout the year, the UK and Tanzanian teams work collaboratively, planning project strategy, raising funds and increasing awareness. Then each summer, both organisations come together in Dar es Salaam to implement projects, engage stakeholders and evaluate our impact. We empower student leaders in both the UK and Tanzania to kickstart positive change in local communities through these innovative projects in education, health, entrepreneurship and water, sanitation and hygiene.
Dar es Salaam's sewerage infrastructure has not yet covered many areas of the city due to rapid population growth. This means that the vast majority of residents rely on pit latrines for sanitation, which is unsafe and unhygienic. The WASH project aims to introduce simplified sewerage as a viable solution for safe and affordable sanitation within Dar es Salaam's informal settlements. We have connected roughly 400 residents to a reliable sanitation solution thus far and are planning to continue expanding the scope of this project in the future.
There's a lack of health facilities and qualified healthcare practitioners in Dar es Salaam, meaning that health centres, dispensaries and hospitals are routinely overcrowded. Difficulties in accessing treatment and medicines often means that preventative healthcare is completely ignored. Our health project attempts to tackle these issues through workshops and awareness campaigns to increase local knowledge surrounding non-communicable disease prevention and emotional well-being. To date, CDI Health Project has conducted a series of sanitation workshops for children aged 10 to 14 and has run a successful trial of maternal health workshops in Vingunguti.
Graduate unemployment in Tanzania is a large and growing problem. A significant proportion of economic activity in Dar es Salaam takes place in the informal sector. Approximately 800,000 young Tanzanian professionals compete for just 416,000 formal jobs each year. CDI's entrepreneurship project equips university students and recent graduates with the skills necessary to develop their own social enterprises. To date, we facilitated the startup of 41 businesses in a variety of sectors.
Education in Tanzania is exemplified by severely under-resourced, overcrowded classrooms of 60 to 100 students, with a focus on rote learning, where students don't often have the chance to think and act autonomously. Our education project aims to empower young people with a platform to design and implement solutions to social problems. We focus on improving the employability of students, in particular young girls, through a variety of project streams. So far, we have worked with over 1,200 secondary school students around Dar es Salaam in collaboration with local non-governmental organisations.
CDI is a collaborative, human-centred directive. A crucial part of every project is monitoring and evaluation. This is to ensure that our initiative is effective, sustainable, and produces the best possible outcomes for the local community.
Hi there, we're ITIC, or Impact Through Innovation Cambridge. We're a student society that supports the creation and existence of innovative projects that tackle global challenges.
Our projects are inspired by a wide range of sources which include pro bono work we do for charities, our lived experiences and ITIC discussion groups.
Through these projects, I was able to learn about design, prototyping, business modelling, patents and IP.
Time commitment is really flexible and varies for each individual ITIC. We want you to feel comfortable with your commitment no matter how busy your schedule, as we know how busy university life can be. Feel free to drop into any of our regular events during term or get stuck into one of our projects that run throughout the year.
For example, Calligraphy Recycle, a project turning plastic waste into construction materials.
And Ripple, an app that combines leading climate research with effective behavioural insights to provide an easy and high-impact way to help people live more sustainably.
We look forward to you joining us.
Welcome to Cambridge. What are you most excited for? Meeting a community of amazing new people? Maybe enjoying your freedom to make a real difference in the world? Let's introduce you to MWA. We're one of Cambridge's biggest student charity movements that combines a positive philosophy for effective giving with celebration. We believe that celebrating the impact of thoughtful giving can enrich your experience of May Week, the week at the end of the year when festivities mark your post-exam freedom.
Last year, we raised more than £100,000 for the Against Malaria Foundation, helping protect over 120,000 people from malaria. More than 400 students from across Cambridge donated and joined the fast-growing MWA community. And coronavirus didn't stop us celebrating our collective impact as we put on a week of virtual events culminating in the May Week mega event, a live stream by Cambridge for Cambridge.
We invite students to donate an amount significant to them to charity. We then put on a summer party with food, drink and entertainment during May Week, where everyone who's joined MWA that year can come together to celebrate the end of exams as well as the impact of their donations. The idea is that by bringing together celebration and giving, we can change the way students think about charity in the long term and use our May Week celebrations to have an amazing impact and a wonderful time in the process.
If you want to find out more about MWA and how you can get involved in the amazing community, give our Facebook page a like or check out our website www.mayweekalternative.org.uk. #FeelGoodDoGood.
Eyes open wide, blinded by the sun. Now orange and white, dark red, green and yellow. Rainbow colors, tonight I see that you stood beside, go through. I kiss the light, the storm blow up you. Everything bright, your songs burning tunes. The look in your eyes, break a bones into hell. Scream and shout into love. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Stay open. And 1, 2, and 3. I've been through your dream. I've seen through the sea. Open your eyes and see.
At the heart of Cambridge spirit is the power of the mind, and the art implicit in it to empower humankind. And in part, the aim of being here, besides acquiring wisdoms, the ability to shape ideas and play gracefully with them. This union was created through the view that true progression is enabled by debate and through the freedom of expression. If we don't ask any questions, we will not resolve our problems, but with motions and suggestions, we have all the strength to solve them. This chamber welcomes speakers who will inspire a generation. World leaders and celebrities ignite imagination. From countless fields of expertise, the movers and the shakers, the politicians, journalists, the very British bakers. Some famed for great intelligence or controversial thoughts. Religion, music, television, journalism, sports. For comedy, diplomacy, or politics once more, artists, experts, entertainers rise to take the floor. The building, steeped in history, is impressive in itself. Home not solely to debate, it boasts diverse events as well, from discussion groups to bar nights, parties, dancing in the hall, and it's splendidly transformed for an exclusive union ball. The future feels uncertain, but it's just a day away. The world will be determined by the path you take today.
Hi guys, my name is Anna. I am one of the co-presidents of Cambridge Pink Week 2021. Welcome to the University of Cambridge. Pink Week has been around since 2014 and we are the biggest Pink Week in the UK, raising awareness and funds for breast cancer charities fighting against this devastating disease that affects both women and men. During the first week of February, we put on really fun and educational events aimed at arming you with the knowledge that could potentially save your life or the life of a loved one day. So we can't wait to see you get involved.
The college reps are essential to the success of Pink Week, especially with all the uncertainties at the moment. You get to run small-scale events alongside the main week in your college where you get to be creative and imaginative, and you can even do this alongside a friend as another college rep. The applications are now open. You don't need a lot of experience. All that we ask is that you're really passionate and you care a lot about it.
Hi, I'm Evie, co-president of Pink Week 2021. I'm here to tell you a bit about Town Cam Pink, where we hope all of you will get involved in turning your colleges pink, seeing the buildings and places around Cambridge turn pink, and get involved, get your stash on time so you can be part of Town Cam Pink.
Hi,
and welcome to the virtual Freshers Fair. My name's Megan and I'm the president of the Cambridge Hub. The Cambridge Hub can empower you to grow and develop while supporting your local community. We're a student-led group offering skill placements with local charities and social enterprises, practical volunteering and project incubation. We support you to tackle social problems, learn and develop new skills, and connect with others along the way. We have supported hundreds of students to take social action, and we have had fantastic feedback from both students and the charity organisations we work with. I would like to give you a brief overview of some of our programmes to give you an idea of where you could get involved. Our Social Innovation programme gives you the chance to work as part of a team of student consultants for 6 weeks, supporting a local charity or social enterprise. Some of the many organisations we supported last year include the Raspberry Pi Foundation, which promotes computer science in schools, the Cambridge Botanic Garden, where students supported accessibility programmes, and Latchade, where students help to coordinate the launch of an app which helps breastfeeding parents. No experience is necessary and full training is provided. This is also a great programme if you're looking to develop employability skills, which will support you through university and beyond, such as consultancy, research, problem solving and teamwork. This programme was my personal first introduction to the Hub, and I met so many fantastic people both inside and outside of the university. I particularly enjoyed having the opportunity to do something more practical with my skills and my time, which was a welcome change from long hours in the library. Another one of our programmes is Engage for Change, which is designed for students who are passionate about sustainability and the environment. Students receive full support in designing, implementing and evaluating their own environmental sustainability related intervention. Projects can be big or small and based in colleges, departments or the wider university. This project allows you to make change whilst using the uni as a testing ground for new skills and trying out ideas. We also offer many other projects and volunteering opportunities, such as the Cambridge Edible Garden, based at Murray Edwards College, and projects to support young refugees and asylum seekers living in the Cambridgeshire area. To find out more, or to register your interest, please come and chat to us in our virtual Freshers Fair booth, where our friendly committee will answer any questions you might have. You can also go to our website, cambridgehub.org, or find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Cambridge Hub. Finally, here is a short video on our Theory of Change model, explaining a bit more about our values and how we want to empower you to make a change.